We're expecting an all-action slugfest. The jab misses. Did well to block that right hook. And Richards just got buzzed. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no...
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
I got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
There's a counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last. And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Nice defense on that right hook. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Defense is not an option for these two. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That uppercut does not score. Trying to land that jab. Throws the jab but does not score. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Just missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Richards in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Just get your breath back. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid. You getting soft. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
It's so we can't figure you out. Great work. Good man, good man.
Done what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
To the pair. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at...
Don't win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your
go. He's absolutely shattered. He's ready to go.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. They got out of the way of that right hook. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Richards in that last round. That was almost a... There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Respect for each other other's punching power. Good counter punch. Good defense there with that left hook. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Hold that thought. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Lerrone Richards in trouble here. Let's talk about Roy Jones and now. Here's the bell to start round 6. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The courage on display here is incredible. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Richards in that last. Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can't score. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
GG.
So it's onward and upward after a...